to Titan Radio Live, a collaboration between Titan TV and Titan Internet Radio. I'm Raylan Taylor, your host, and the Mirage Theory is in our studio at Titan Communications playing some new music. And if you like what you hear, don't forget, go on and follow them on social media at themiragetheory.com. Take it away, guys.
look in my eyes. Tell me what you say. Love is trying off. Reveal the truth. Love is trying agony. When things are world adored, your words are so trembling. Every single impression inflicted was also your turn to me. The music climbing no stable formation. With the signal to destroy and control. We ever letting God and again. For the taking of the war. I got to feel the transformation. I got to feel the transformation. I am not to be in the sky. Annihilation is prescribed. For the torture of the known, annihilation turns. It seems like I'm not astray. Surrender your love to them. I love to the darkness of the sun. When I want you, that I want you. Nothing will be done now. Wake up until the bottom of what it was unborn. Until the bottom of what it was unborn. Until the bottom of what it was unborn. Turn it up into you know the tickets on when it's what it's what it's a take on me. We thought we put on you like you were the toss of of the light, of the rise, of the arena will such burn. Nothing has been lost. Of the chance of love to find it wrong. We will carry on. Waiting for something that would get wrong. Something we don't need to do the violation.
While they take a break, let's see what the Mirage theory is all about. Since their inception, the Mirage theory have worked incessantly to expand their reach among crowds from almost every genre and style by letting their eclectic influence flow freely through their respective instruments, blending the relentless heaviness of bands like Lamb of God and the Black Dahlia Murder with a thinking man's metal of Between the Buried and Me and Misery Signals, expanded upon through a collective desire to explore beyond the horizons of heavy music in general. All right, now that we know the Mirage theory, let's actually meet them. We have Caitlin Logan in the studio right now. Kat, what's going on, girl?
Thanks for that, Raylan. We're in the studio right now with the Mirage Theory, and we're about to get to know them a little bit better. So, guys, I heard that you guys have some new music coming out. What's that all about?
Well, actually, Eddie, you got the microphone. You can talk about it.
He's ready.
So yeah, actually we're about to hit the studio and we're going to record another full-length album, which some of the songs that are going to be there are the ones that we just performed.
So you're going to want to be sure to look out for that. And where can people find that? YouTube? Are you going to have new music up on Spotify? Where can fans find your music and merch?
Yeah, all our music, all our merchandise, and all the tour dates for everything The Mirage Theory you can find on www.themiragetheory.com, and the same name on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, The Mirage Theory. Everything goes there. We're really responsible with social media. So,
what are some hobbies that you have, not related to music, that kind of help with your musicality? Help people get to know you a little bit. You want to go down the line.
You got one. Exercising. It keeps me in shape to be able to do my job. So.
Really, that's kind of self-explanatory
Yeah,
too.
so-
That's a workout.
What about you guys?
I'm a nerd. I'm a gamer. I'm playing a lot of video games and streaming them on the internet, and you can see me vent and just explore my frustrations to the internet. I also like to go out and film with my iPhone, like a vlogging machine, and then just record my life and laugh at it later.
Pretty much exercise, tennis. Yeah, it's just great. Keeping exercise, you get to see.
Get some wine there.
You get to
At
see.
the same time?
Of course.
Oh, that's
multitasking.
intense.
You got to be able to multitask if you do what we're doing here.
No,
so.
that's artistic expression if I've ever seen it. And what about you?
Well, I wish I had a more interesting answer, but to be honest, just cooking really helps me a lot with
Oh, hello.
writing music and whatnot. But
He's
other
got
than
endorsements here.
yeah, so just that, basically that.
Yeah, so I too am a gamer. I don't stream, but I do play a lot. When between practice sessions, I'm just playing, working, and keeping my mind cleared.
Gotta do it.
Well, I don't know. I just like play guitar. That's all I do. Yeah.
No joke.
Hey, that helps out with music, so technically he answered it. All right. So, what is your craziest show story?
Craziest.
Oh, it's a toss-up. I can already tell.
Mexico, I would say
Mexico.
Okay, do you want like good crazy? Do you want like good crazy? Like,
You know,
dude,
there's no black
that show
and
was
white with
crazy.
So, just whatever you feel like sharing, helping the fans get to know you.
To me, and this is going to be, I just stole the microphone from you. To me, and this is going to be not funny or anything like that, but it was an achievement for me to go back to Puerto Rico and perform in my hometown and then have my mom, my family, and everybody. We just came back in November, and it was very emotional in a sense because everybody came together, people that we've never seen, people that we've seen for, we haven't seen in many, many years, and they gathered with us and celebrated it with us. So that was my favorite show.
And a lot of new new fans. I thought that was great. Like, there was a lot of people that we knew from back in the day, but there were a lot of people that I was like, I have no idea who they are. And they were like, oh, dude, I remember playing Mario when I was like 12 years old, listening to you guys. And I'm like, that's pretty awesome.
How long ago was that?
10 years ago. Yeah, we've been together 10 years as a band. So we've come a long way.
Yeah, and I know that, and you've had some new members come on along the way. So it was nice to be able to go back to Puerto Rico and also tour a lot of the states and everything. So we're excited to hear when you're going on tour next after they're done working on this first album. Now, is there anything that you want the fans to know about you that maybe you don't share all that often?
Even though the music that we play is pretty aggressive and we're screaming a lot and stuff like that, we're tender teddy bears on the inside. And yeah, we're really approachable people. Just come, let's talk. If you want to talk about music, video games, or whatever, we look forward to meeting our fans.
Yeah, that's very huge for me personally. Music has been a really strong outlet for me to stay away from trouble and weird stuff in life. So my personal goal, and I'm pretty sure the band shares the sentiment, is that we want to build community. We want to be able to help people
and hear their stories, right? And you know, create and establish the relationships over time. That way, when we come back to perform X or Y state, we can, you know, go to our friends instead of just some random people going to a show. So that's what we're all about. That's what I'm all about. So.
Right. Of course. So speaking of helping people out, do you have any advice for maybe young artists or artists just starting out, just got in a band?
Personally, consistency is key. Stick to your guns. There's going to be a lot of roadblocks so far. We've faced many, but together, just like in one of our songs, no matter the obstacle, we're going to overcome them. It's conviction, right? If this is what you truly want to do, get it in your head that no matter what, nobody's stopping you. Just keep pushing forward.
Yeah, and that's great. Thanks for that. I think that's all we have time for. So let's take it back to Raylan Taylor.
Thanks, Kat. Next up, we take a look at recent releases and albums in focus. First up, we have Under Oath with Disambiguation. Darker and more immersive than previous outings, Under Oath treads familiar ground, though each step holds the promise of an epic explosion. In recording the album, the guitars were shred to bits. Also, we have the Almost with Fear Inside Our Bones. Recorded live in the studio in 4 feverish days, the 11-track Fear Inside Our Bones retains the spirit, passion, and edgy charisma of its predecessor, while introducing a more refined classic rock influence element to the band's already meaty and anthemic sound. Plus, we have Alexan Fire with Crisis. Alexan Fire embrace the drive and explosiveness of their past to fully come into their own crisis, an album that's the polar opposite of an actual disaster. Vocals are much of what stands out, namely the power and maturity behind the main vocalist, while the band channels the vigor of explosive acts without sounding cheap or derivative. Furthermore, we have August Burns Red with Rescue and Restore. It's entirely possible to not be prepared for the stampede of riffs waiting to trample over you on August Burns Red's 6th album. Despite the album's heaviness, though the title is one that fits the tone of the album, which is probably best described as a rhapsodic metalcore. Finally, we have Thrice with To Be Everywhere is to Be Nowhere. This is an album full of power and focus. The topical concerns show a maturity that comes with age and the updated priorities that the band members, most of whom are raising families, face. That intensity carries over to the music, creating a very consistent delivery. Well, that's all we have for Albums in Focus. Let's hear some more music by the Mirage Theory.
I can only mind the This next one, it's called Disappear. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Titan Radio Live, a collaboration effort between Titan TV and Titan Internet Radio. The Mirage Theory just performed a set in our Titan TV studio from their new music. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to follow them on social media at themiragetheory.com. Thanks for watching Titan Radio Live, broadcasting from California State University, Fullerton. I'm Raylan Taylor. See you next time.